Have you ever taken the time to analyze athletes and the effects exercise has on their bodies? Probably not. However, Timothy David Noakes, a professor of exercise and sports science at the University of Cape Town in South Africa, did just that. Noakes' interest in the effects of excessive physical activity led him to become the top researcher of a condition called exercise-related hypoatremia. Exercise-related hypoatremia is relevant due to the immense amount of student athletes at Tusculum College that should be aware of this potentially deadly situation that could easily be avoided. As an athlete myself, I experienced firsthand the effects that athletic events and excessive exercise have on the human body. In my research, I used various references from popular and scholarly sources to conclude Timothy Noakes' interest in exercise-related hypoatremia has led to groundbreaking discoveries and advancement in the sports science field of study. Exercise-related hypoatremia, or EAH, is a common condition that occurs due to a lack of research and proper knowledge of athletes as well as non-athletes that participate in strenuous physical activity. Exercise-related hypoatremia is cause and effect of an athlete drinking an overwhelming amount of water or sports drink in hopes of preventing dehydration. This is most commonly seen in marathon running athletes due to sustained physical exertion during marathons as well as other endurance events. When hypoatremia occurs, the brain misinterprets that there is too much water in the athlete's body and begins to secrete an antidiuretic hormone as if the athlete is dehydrated. First, I'm going to discuss how Timothy Noakes' involvement in the field of sports science led to new discoveries of various conditions of physical activity-related complications. I will then go on to explain what exercise-related hypoatremia is, why and how it occurs, and what can be done to prevent it. Lastly, I plan to discuss how the media and their persistent advertisements to drink more have increased the likelihood of exercise-related hypoatremia. In effect of exercise-related hypoatremia due to excessive physical activity and overhydration of the athlete can suffer from detrimental side effects. A few potential side effects of exercise-related hypoatremia are severe encephalopathy, impaired brain function, loss of consciousness, epileptic seizures, altered mental status, cerebral and pulmonary edema, cramping, dizziness, coma, and sometimes even death. Exercise-related hypoatremia is most commonly seen in marathon runners as well as other endurance athletes, in effect of the constant strenuous activity as well as rehydration throughout the races. After an athlete, such as a marathon runner, engages in their physical activity, it is extremely important that they are monitored closely in case they start to exhibit signs of exercise-related hypoatremia. If exercise-related hypoatremia is not diagnosed early and treated quickly, the athlete will sustain life-threatening symptoms that may or may not be able to be reversed in the future. If not caught early enough, the excess fluid in the brain will begin to cause the brain to swell, making the blood vessels restrict, ultimately leading to brain death. Exercise-related hypoatremia is a dangerous condition that athletes as well as non-athletes are led into through the use of media and false advertisements. The excess of professional athletes used in these media advertisements to encourage their fans to drink more water increase the frequency of exercise-related hypoatremia. This is due to athletes wanting to follow in the professional athletes' footsteps. In effect, both athletes and non-athletes feel as though drinking the advertised sports drinks or water frequently during constant activity is beneficial when in turn it can actually be detrimental to their health. Although exercise-related hypoatremia is most common found in athletes, it can also occur in the older generation. For example, A case study found that over half of 119 nursing home patients experienced one or more cases of hyponatremia in their lifetime due to an overconsumption of water or sports drink. Proper hydration of those who participate in athletics is a key component in successful gains regarding their body and advancement in their sports. Prior to Timothy Noakes' research, athletes were suffering as well as dying from too much strenuous activity at one time, mixed with an overconsumption of water as well as sports drinks. Therefore, in regards to Timothy Noakes' research in the field of sports science and his specialization with the health condition exercise-related hyponatremia, more people are becoming better educated when it comes to physical activity and staying healthier.